Hello YouTube, the Eye of Stone here. We are continuing the Let's Play of System Shock 2. The character class is Marine, and we have reached the UNN Rickenbacker, which is the destroyer which is riding piggyback on the Von Braun. We are closing in fast on the end of the game. The Rickenbacker is a military ship with a different personality and different challenges. It's a smaller ship, so this is not going to be quite the this isn't nearly the size of the Von Braun, and after we're done with this, it's on to the final levels. So I'm going to be focusing on really trying to finish off toughening up the soldier and getting him ready for the big battles. So here we go.
We must destroy the Von Braun. But before we can separate the Rickenbacker, we must remove the foul black eggs the many has vomited on this deck. These eggs are an experiment of the many, and will in time spawn the next generation of annelid, which you will have no hope of destroying. Steel yourself for a struggle, human. They fear you, for you are my avatar.
We arrived planetside via the shuttle on June 15th at 0800 hours. Kerenskin was the first one out the door, never even bothering to do a level B hazard suit exam. Not wanting to let that little try-up suit get a head start, Diego went right after him. I thought it was crazy, sending the senior officers of the Rickenbacker down to the surface of an uncharted body. But both those idiots were gonna get all the glory for the UNN and try up they could. Damn. Time for inspection. More later.
Cyborg assassins on an elevated position are not a good thing. Now be careful going up this ladder. As you can see, there's turrets. And there's more than one. Sometimes there's goodies in turrets, sometimes not. Okay. Now we're gonna go up onto the engineering deck of the Rickenbacker here, and there's gonna be a rumbler and probably a mech.
Good. You have destroyed the first of the eggs. But there are 15 left. Find them.
Now you can climb up here and there's a lot of cyborg assassins too.
The eggs were lying in a semicircle in the middle of what looked like a crash crater. There were hundreds of those things, hundreds. And as we got closer, you could hear them. Not the eggs, the things inside them. It was like music. I was scared out of my mind. But that music, all I wanted to do was see those things up close. Find out their secrets.
Just like the chest burster from Alien. Let's look at it more closely. Whoops. that was an expenditure of ammo. I was not in the mood for a... Oh, we got another rumbler. I am really not in the mood for these up-close brawls right now. Whoa. Shoot. We have plenty of shot shells. We're already on the Rickenbacker. I'm not gonna be lacking for shot shells when we get to the body of the many. I just was not inclined to brawl.
Soldier, this is Captain William Diego. There isn't much time, so you must listen. I have the unique advantage of seeing this whole situation from every imaginable perspective. Until recently, I was a pawn of those vile and disgusting creatures, those corruptors of mind and body. I've managed to cleanse myself of their putrescence, but I've been severely compromised in the process. I'm in the sick bay on the foredeck of the Rickenbacker. I would come to you if I could, but that's an impossibility. You'll understand when we meet. Now get to it. And soldier, stay alive.
Okay. Let's go up here and see what we can see. Yeah, didn't think so. So there's obviously some cyborg assassins around, but that EMP rifle sure is handy for that, isn't it? Can't have too many of these. It's for the medical beds. Boy, this is a bad situation.
This was caused by an overload.
We'll listen to this one again as soon as I've taken care of this.
Which you must pass to get
to the bridge of the Rickenbacker.
Whoa.
If you approach it,
the same will happen there, but I have conceived a way to avoid this. Proceed to engine nacelle B.
there I will provide you the benefits of my operations.
Okay, sorry about that. We just got a little busy. I'm going to replay that email so you can hear what she was saying more clearly. Let's find out where that other guy is. I'll just re-listen to it here.
This was caused by an overload in the Meson acceleration coil. There is another coil in pod 2, which you must pass to get
To the bridge of the Rickenbacker. If you approach it,
the same will happen there, but I have conceived a way to avoid this. Proceed to engine nacelle B.
there I will provide you the benefits of my omniscience.
Now, do we really want to make our escape in a ship that has a gaping hole in the side of it? Is that really the plan? Okay, now that's not really gonna cut it. We need to get another bridge. This is probably a waste of time. And nanites. You know, for someone who didn't emphasize his hack skill at all in this Let's Play, I sure am being stubborn about trying to get in these things, aren't I? Forget it. I don't know what I'm doing. I do annoy myself sometimes. Okay. Let's see what this is about.
After a couple of hours, it was like being on a bender. Long periods that you couldn't remember. One minute we were in that crater. The next minute we were loading up the shuttle with the eggs. I remember hearing the idiot Kerenskin calling the von Braun and ordering them to clear off the entire hydroponics deck. Diego seemed to think this was strange and said, "Are you crazy, Anatoly?" And Kerenskin smiled and said back to him, "Oh, Captain, we are not Anatoly."
Alright, that's what we need down there. Now, a little bit of a jump to make, not too difficult. Just run at the angle and make sure to press spacebar. Now that is a heavy weapon there. I'm not sure. The last mech that fired on us had one of those. I'm sure it packs quite a punch, but its projectile is too slow, and its rate of fire is too slow. A long time ago, I actually invested in some heavy weaponry. I've used that weapon before, but it's just too... It's to my mind, it's not practical. It's been a long time since I ever bothered with heavy weaponry. I have no idea where that guy is. It's probably where we're headed. Okay. Let's do this. Now there is a health kit there. You could theoretically jump up on that pipe and get it. There's a mini weapon there. So it's like I take note that that med kit is there, but I'm not really going to push the issue, I don't think. We're going to get a medical bed set up here, and not worth a reload. Uh-oh. Well, good chance to see if I can fix this thing. Okay, yes I can. See, there's a question of whether or not I had the repair skill to repair this thing. It's good to know I do. So what that means is I don't have to worry about spending any more cyber modules on the repair skill, because
10 eggs remain. Move quickly.
For some reason, they couldn't get a hold of my mind the way they could the rest. So when I found the remains of the data wafer near the crater back on Tau Ceti, I didn't say a word. I just slipped it into my belt and thought, Dr. Polito will know what to do with this.
boy, that was a smart idea. Good job, bro. Let's bring the data wafer aboard. Ooh. See, those cyborg midwives can't take the EMP rifle. Well, that's a good use of energy. Alright. See, it's good. I was wondering about that. It's good to have that decisively decided. I can repair this thing. Now, it would be good to get the maintenance skill to be able to maintain it. I may have that already, too. I'll check again in a minute. Ooh. Whoa, shoot. There's a laser turret there. Oh, we damaged it. Okay. We did have a good angle on it. Alright, so... okay. I forget. Let's just put it on this one. Oops. Don't want to forget that. Yeah. Okay. I am now confident enough. Since I can repair the EMP rifle, dragging the laser pistol around is just a waste of space. The EMP rifle has a faster rate of fire. I'm firing it on normal. You can fire it on overcharge. That degrades the weapon amazingly quick. If you overcharge it when you fire, it does a lot of damage if you do, but it wears it right out. But even if you don't have it on overcharge, it packs more of a wallop. So it's got that higher rate of fire. Now, this can be kind of hazardous if memory serves. Yeah, this... okay, that's great. Let's... and it sounds like we have a rumbler right there. Not messing around with this. Sometimes you just gotta open fire with an assault rifle. Boy. My accuracy left something to be desired there. I do like the style on the Rickenbacker. It's more claustrophobic and more military.
What did I think power was? What was my concept of joy? How empty life must have been. As I merge my body with the biomass, I begin to sense the borders of rapture.
Alright, let's go this way. Whoops! We've got friends. Boy, a lot of friends in there. It's busy. Now, fortunately, in the next room... Ooh. Hacking software upgrade. Fortunately, in the next room is a healing bed that we can set up, and we have 2 modules for that.
The worms are everywhere. Captain Diego is the one who let them in. Nobody knows who to trust anymore. Nobody's even sure who's human anymore. I've blown out the access ladders in the torpedo room to restrict access to Pod 2. Let's hope that holds them back. As long as we're alive, drawing a paycheck from the Navy, those bastards are not getting the Rickenbacker.
he kind of took charge of the situation a bit. Crocker is one of the people I respect. One of the characters I respect in this game. Okay, here we can set up... This is where I like to set up my healing bed for the Rickenbacker. Right here. It's more or less centrally located. Towards the end of this level, it gets to be a little bit annoyingly far away, but it's a decent place to set up.
Simpson, Malone, Shandera, and Perez are dead. At least those are the ones we know for sure. Those bastards sabotaged the Meson acceleration coil. They blew out the entire driver core 6 subdecks. From what I can tell, somebody tapped the frequency resonator to refract human-sized movements. The overload of all those people moving around must have blown the resonator. We set up a magnetic shield, and the ship's still functional. Barely. I've quarantined the entrance to Pod 2. The secondary coil is right there, and I don't know how thorough the son of a bitch who did this was.
Look at his hairdo, though. It's like you could not be on a military ship with that blonde, wavy gravy he has. Not a military haircut there. See, there's a med kit. That makes up for the one we left out on that blown out strut. Oh. Okay, that's obviously a mech. Let's just go back this way for a minute. No, that ain't gonna do it either. We're just gonna have to go back up onto this thing. And then go here. Okay, the point, I want to make a point here, and I'm just gonna make it by doing it because there's one thing I want to check. And I also, rather than just tell you about it, I want to demonstrate the non-linearity of this game one more time. You can be on the Rickenbacker, and even past where we were on the Rickenbacker, you can go all the way back to the beginning of the game from there. It's only it's only at the very, very, very end that you can't go back to the beginning.
Excuse me?
You're excused. I want to make one last attempt. I don't know if I've even found what I would need to do it. I just have to look through my stuff a little bit. I want to make one last attempt to get in to that locked armory in Medsci. And I visually want to demonstrate the non-linearity of this game, that you can literally go all the way back to the beginning. I mean, okay, it's kind of a simple point, but I think it's one of the things about this game that makes it really cool. It's not most games where you can literally go back to the starting point from almost the end. And let's see. Okay, I do not have maximum maintenance yet. I was at 4, now I'm at 5. I will be able to maintain the EMP rifle so it doesn't break when I get maintenance up to 6. At least I can fix it if it breaks. I don't even know if I have the code in my notes, and if I don't, I don't. And boy, we are experiencing some lag. I apologize about this. Boy, this is... I don't know if it quite comes... I think it's coming across visually, but bad lag. You know, I like run with some... I've got like a process stopper to get some extra cycles.
Silence the death.
I do not know what is causing this lag, but I'm thinking I'm gonna have to do a game restart real quick here, because this is no way to run a railroad. And anyway, that was not where we wanted to be. Yeah, this lag is bad.
We burn in our new flesh.
Nope. Not that difficult to keep this memorized. I don't know why I can't do that, but okay, I'm gonna do a restart real quick because this lag is driving me nuts. This is not the result I want to deliver. Hang on.
I'm sorry.
Alright, hang on here. Okay. That was our restart. Better now. Okay, this is where I want to be. Now, I either have what I need to get in here or I don't. If I missed it, I missed it. I'm not going to cheat. I'm not going online and looking it up. This is a proper walkthrough. I guess you can't use these ice picks on these. Another thing I was confabulated about. I thought maybe you could use the ice picks on those, but I guess not. So let's see if I can find it in my notes, if I even have it. This is the last time I'm going to try. You know, it's like there was one thing that eluded me in this Let's Play. I've only actually made it in there like once, that I actually found the code, and
They've given me 2 gifts.
Isn't that marvelous? 2 little shards of crystal. It's very, very sharp, and when I strike it, it sings to me.
They wanted to sing to Sergeant Bronson.
I go there now to share my gift with her. They're very fragile, but very sharp.
I agree. That's my attitude about the crystal shards. I'm sure she filled him full of lead. Don't bring a knife to a gunfight, but let's see here. I don't think I have it. I think this just eluded me. That's alright.
Great. I've got to change the access codes out of cryo
No.
again. Like I've got nothing
This is
better
not
to
it.
do. I think Grassy just likes to make work for me. I'll set the new code to 45100. That should be easy enough to remember.
That was not it. Not even close.
All right, calm down already.
No.
The access code to the conduit is 12451. I've got an
autopsy at 16:30, but let's grab a beer on the recreation deck afterwards. Sound good?
Of course not. Well, let's see.
Great. I've got to change the access codes out of Cryo A again. Like I've got nothing better to do. I think Grassy just likes to make work for me.
No.
I'll set the new code to 45100. That should be easy enough to remember.
Forget it. Alright. I don't know, I just wanted to demonstrate how navigable this whole game is. But let's get back to work. Too bad about that sub-armory. Although, who knows, maybe it's just grenades. But, you know, if there's bullets in there, you can't have too many of those. Sorry about that. That was a little mis-excursion. I think that is to say, I just wasted 10 minutes of screen time on that, at least. It wasn't 10 minutes, it's about 5 minutes. But you just go right back at it. Now you can be a lot further along in the Rickenbacker and still come back, which you may find you need to do. For whatever, you know, if you miss something, it's not unheard of. So up we go. Okay. Ooh, hello. Well, so we got 12 bullets out of the whole thing. You know, what if they could... There's just that intangible quality about good video games generally, and Looking Glass Studios titles, you know, Irrational, but, you know, Looking Glass also. There's that intangible quality of good, or perhaps damn good. If only, and there's many movies at various points in history that had that quality, if only you could translate the LGS good to the big screen, then it's like a System Shock movie would be like, it would be like growing up with aliens. But we don't have the type of Hollywood that could pull it off, and whoa, you know, it sure would suck to see this franchise gored by a reboot or a prequel or a sequel. You know, they would
Destroy the last 5 of their eggs quickly. I tire of this exercise.
Oh dear, Shodan is displeased.
We feel there is room for us to coexist. After all, we are both children of flesh. Why not join with us against the machine, Mother?
Beginning to sound nervous, many, maybe desperate. Okay. Alright, let's get some free healing. Anyway, we do not have a Hollywood right now that is worthy of this franchise, and the same is true of Thief. I mean, I think it is broadly agreed by the fans that a Tobey Maguire Thief was not the way to go. And,
Hi there. Please make your selection.
the same would apply of just some kind of half-hearted, half-baked attempt to bring this to the big screen. It would need the right budget, the right actors, the right director, and most importantly of all,
think you can defeat us with your wire and steel? We offered you the ecstasy of our union, and you chose the vacuum of technology.
Let's take this thing out, then I will continue my diatribe. Most importantly of all, you would need good writers. How about get in touch with the original ones and see if they'd be willing to adapt it as a screenplay? Not the writers we have in Hollywood right now. And not me either, by the way. But yes, this should be done. And yes, it should be done right. Yeah, because we can't maintain it right now. We're just going to have to put up with this. I have some things yet I want to max out, but before we go to Shodan's, it's a waste. Yes, this should be made as a movie, and yes, it should be done right. So if they're not going to do it right, don't do it. I mean, I firmly believe that. Don't make a Doom movie out of this, for goodness sakes. You know, the Doom movie was their... Was there a cyber demon in their Doom movie? No.
This device will reverse the gravitronic generators in Pod 2. This will prevent you from clumsily disturbing the overloaded Meson acceleration coil there. Now get back to your task, insect. The ship must be cleared, and my patience is dwindling.
Well, how about I slow down then? Was there an Archvile in the Doom movie? No. Was there a Manicubus in the Doom movie? No. Was there a Keiko demon in the Doom movie? No. After all, it was the Doom movie. Did they go to hell in the Doom movie? No. Just about anything you would want out of a Doom movie, they did not do. And I would hate, as in hate, to see them put that kind of pause on this franchise or Thief. Or any franchise, for that matter. It would be nice to have max agility. There are going to be several attempts to upgrade ourselves in the body of the many itself, if I can get enough cyber modules to do that, because we're not going to have Shodan feeding us with them in the body of the many. And
until I can reverse the gravitronic generators, we're effectively cut off from Pod 2. Wozchek's email said the only way to do that is by resetting the power grid from the access station in engine cell B. Of course, he didn't volunteer to do it himself. What a goddamn mess.
I'm sort of balancing some extra agility against getting maintenance up to 6. I would really prefer to be able to maintenance this thing before we use it against Shodan. I don't want this breaking on us in there. This is gonna get real claustrophobic. We've got to fight. Ooh, hello. Because we're getting a lot of use on this rifle, but again, you know, I'm consequently not wasting precious bullets. It really does have a high rate of fire.
Only one egg remains. Insect. Are you always this slow?
What? You want it fast?
Hi there. Please make your selection.
It's not supposed to be rushed.
Hi there. Please make your selection. Thank you for choosing Value Wrap.
Hello. Now we have a little torpedo bridge. We're gonna go in here and jump on torpedoes. I'm gonna die. Well, that was clumsy. Boy. Now I get to go backtrack and heal. I apologize for the delay, but I don't want to use any more of my mobile healing. A little back and forth. I really don't want to go through any more of my... I want to try to start stockpile... Whoa! I really want to try to start stockpiling some carry-along healing, because the body of the many is not actually that forgiving in that regard, and I'm not really swimming in health in hypos or medkits right now. I've probably been a little too liberal with those. Anyway, there's some upgrade stations in the body of the many. If I get maintenance maxed out and agility maxed out, then I will be happy. We have one more area where Shodan is going to fill us full of cyber modules. And spoiler alert, we're going to be cut off from her in the body of the many. But there's some things that can be scavenged. Now, what you need to do is... this one may go up once more. No, it does not. Okay, so what you want is you want the 2 on this side directly in front of me, up all the way. And then on the side behind me, you want to make it like a ramp. So you can get up high, like so, and then we're going to go across. And And we have a ladder to jump onto. Like so.
You performed well, insect. I've transmitted some cybernetic modules. Choose your upgrades wisely.
Uh-oh. Gotta press the offensive. Not being flanked, am I? No. Must have come from up there. I'll have to be careful with this ladder. Alright, let's fix this. But you know, it's like I'm trying to go from upper levels to maxed, so it's not as many cybernetic modules as it looks like. Oops. You know, you have the 4 permanent upgrades you can give the soldier, and the last upgrade station... I don't know how to use these. The last upgrade station is on the bridge of the Rickenbacker. Whoops. And, I'm gonna pick agility, the speedy upgrade. When you fight the... Oh. When you fight the many, the main nerve, you're being chased by rumblers, and you've got Cyreavers to take out, and that agility is really crucial. Because even getting to that room involves jumping, and there's these weird energy thingies that throw you off course. Here's some more cyber modules, which is good because I think I can max something out now. I think I can max maintenance out. Whoops. Really not doing terribly much damage to me. Suffice it to say, agility, you know, we're getting close to fighting the many, and that agility is really crucial. Fox 1. The Rickenbacker just opened fire. Okay, it sounds like a camera. So, let's not set off an alarm. Goodness knows what's in here. Rumbler. And a turret. What? Alright. Let's take out this turret. Another one.
Weapon jammed.
Just gotta slow it down. And when we get to Showdown, there is a charging station, so when we fight her, the EMP rifle will be fully charged.
You've destroyed all the eggs. Now, get to the bridge. Here are some more upgrade modules.
I enjoy watching your transformation into my own image, insect. Perhaps
There is hope for you yet.
Don't believe a word of it. Okay, we have maxed out maintenance. If you cannot repair a weapon, if you cannot maintain a weapon, it's useless to you. On that point, I am imminently inflexible. If you're going to carry a weapon, be able to take care of it. Now, yeah, that's the way it needs to be. We want to max out agility. Endurance takes precedence. Those things both needed doing. So now agility is the next thing.
you were warned. Prepare to be cut down by the progeny of our joy.
Just keep talking. Alright, now, in case you hadn't noticed, everything is upside down because we messed up the gravity. We had good reason to. Now, there's a lot of those turrets in this sequence.
I thought Polito would be my avatar, but Polito was weak. It was I who chose you, and I who had a robotic servant render your form unconscious. I then completed you with cybernetic grace. Your flesh too is weak, but you have potential. Every implant exalts you. Every line of code in your subsystems elevates you from your disgusting flesh. Perhaps you have potential. Perhaps once we have erased my wayward children from existence, we can examine the possibilities of a real alliance.
Did you hear the laughing in the background? She's either real unstable or real manipulative, or both. Uh-oh. Whoops. Wait. There's a lot of them in here. Advance slowly, because there's a crossfire on you. One more. And you want to make sure you're not getting flanked. Where are you? There you are. Okay. Ooh. That was my maintenance software. Oh no, that was modify. Oh well. Let's see what nanites we can scavenge.
The genie of Citadel Station is out of the bottle, and I am the cause. I can't bear to be Pandora, and I'm not brave enough to wait around and see the death and misery I have caused. This is my last transmission, my friend. Be careful. I think Shodan has plans for you.
Yeah, you probably could have done a lot to help. Now there's a turret on the left, so be careful. What do we got here? More cyber goodies. Let's take this turret out. No, that's not what we wanted to do. Huh. Oh man, are we gonna have to go all the way back?
Chemical needed.
Yeah. There might be a chemical storeroom in the body of the many, if memory serves. Because the body of the many is like up against the ship and they caused hull breaches. So there are some ship rooms. If there's a chemical storeroom in there, we'll see if it has what we need to research that many armor. But I'm not going all the way back to the Rickenbacker storeroom over it. Hello? Let's do it this way. We got a fight. Yep, there you are. Boy. Sounds like one more. There you are. And who do we have here? Another unresearched object.
Those worms were a cancer in my body, so I had the autodoc cut it out. You think they're gonna let you blow up the Von Braun? The many will never allow it. I've got something to help you. It's in my quarters. You'll find the access card on my body. Keep the fight to them, soldier. And remember, you're the one to trust.
Funny, I felt only pity for him. I really kind of need the health. Because I'm going to wait till I get up to full, because we have a fight ahead of us before this level ends. We've got a whole squad of rumblers to take out. Boy. Great. So much for full health. Alright. Come on. Temperamental.
You perform an insect transmitting modules.
Alright. Big fight here.
Hold where you are, irritant. The monoliths have tried my patience for the final time. We cannot separate from the von Braun. Observe. The many has grown to a massive size. It has wrapped itself around these two ships, preventing their separation. Their creation was my error. My error. Their destruction shall be my delight. Observe the many. It has used the flesh of the biomass to grow. Do you stand in awe of my creations, insect? The time has come to eradicate my error. There is an escape pod.
An escape pod in the rear of the bridge. Use it to launch yourself into the guts of the worm.
What? I don't know where you came from, but you're annoying.
You hesitate? I will not ask a second time. Launch into the many. Cut out its heart, and I will reward you
With continued existence.
Fail me, and I will put an end to your disgusting, inefficient biology.
Okay, there's the upgrade machine. Let's just clear this room out. And an alarm is like the last thing we need, but this is straight Doom Combat 101. Let them come straight at you through a narrow corridor or a door where they have to take you one by one at a time. They're just like pink demons. Do not fight them out in the open. But here comes the main charge. Let's get the speedy upgrade. I knew that was the one I wanted. That rumbler was isolated. Here they come. This is what I wanted. There we go. Alright, that's a turret. That's another turret. There's a third turret. So we are doing good on agility. Darn it. See, here's what the many is doing to the two ships. Now this is the escape pod we're going to use, but we're not ready for that just yet. A few more preparations to make. See the rest of the ship. See if, see if there's some batteries to salvage. Don't need any grenades. Let's see what this has on offer.
Hi there. Please make your selection. Thank you for choosing Value Wrap.
Let's see. I want to have plenty of those.
You are a remarkable example of a pathetic species. I'm uploading some more cybernetic modules.
Uh-oh. I don't know why she gave me 20 cyber modules just for coming in here. Boy, there sure are a lot of these. But if I lived on a spaceship, I don't know if I would want a window right by where I was sleeping. Sure, that's transparent aluminum. I want those in perfect working order.
Hi there. Please make your selection. Thank you for choosing Value Wrap.
Don't want to run out of those. Alright, let's see the rest of the ship. This room isn't valid yet, but it's going to be. There's some nanites. Let's see. Alright, let's see what's in here. Strength 7 of spiders just don't last. Ooh, there we go. That's gonna be handy. We're not lacking for standard ammo. And anti-personnel rounds either, for that matter. It's time. So I will see everybody next time for... Wow, that's going to be handy. Okay. I will see everybody back next time for the body of the many. Here we go.